I actually watched it. I was like low-key just thinking right here. I'm like, I'm seeing what the fuck.
Introducing the God Bone Structure. This is a precision shotgun forged by the gunsmith himself. You're probably wondering why a shotgun video when the Crucible is filled with shotguns, so many barbarians running around with their Dustrock Blues, but us more sophisticated folk aim for the head, and real men don't need a chaperone. Which is kind of funny, because if you're a kid, you have to have a chaperone to go play. Okay, fuck it, unsubscribe. This, my friends, is a good bone structure with max range outfitted with the threat detector perk and opening shot. The way that threat detector works is it detects 1 or 2 enemies near you and indicates it on the bottom left of your screen. If you can see that text, then it's a good indication that you're able to 2-tap your opponent. Quickly comparing apples to oranges, good bones to Dustrocks, a Dustrock Blues will kill at around 9 meters, 10 if the stars align, and a good bone structure will kill at around 11 meters. Basically, you're trading off 2 meters for aiming for the head, but our little secret here is we got opening shots, so we don't even have to do that. On screen right now, you'll see me comparing apples to apples. One good bone has max range, the other has max rate of fire. Now you might think this makes a difference in kill distance. I assure you, it does not. Now to the person in the comment section already typing up how range affects bullet magnetism, you're absolutely right. Pat yourself on the back. Since we have a little bit of downtime because I'm very slow at navigating 2 controllers at once, this would be a great time to talk about my sponsors. If I had any. But as tradition, since it is after Valentine's Day, I'll plug myself, twitch.tv/CamiCakes. It's pretty much just a stream of me sitting in the competitive queue, not getting any matches, and making very terrible jokes. By the way, did you hear that Trials isn't return? Oh, look, it actually one-shots. And finally, we compare the rate of fire. Now here's what I gather from this testing. While it's marginally better than the Dustrock Blues, it lets you have easier activation on the Way of the Wraith skill tree, aka Spectral Blades. However, if you're trying to activate Flawless Execution, that's the perk that you can see through walls and go invisible, it's probably better to use a chaperone instead of a good bone. But if you like to have fun, good bone offers something that chaperone does not, which is an aerial playstyle, the Icarus mod. So if you combine this aspect of the good bone with the top tree finesse of the Dawnblade, then you can be like a city pigeon and shit on people from above. Now the gameplay in the background shows me using the Wings of Sacred Dawn exotic and a service revolver, which is a 180 RPM hand cannon, which for those of you who don't know, has perfect in-air accuracy like every other 180. For me personally, the Not Forgotten hand cannon renders every 180 hand cannon irrelevant, so I would just substitute the service revolver for a Duke Mark 44 that's a 110 RPM hand cannon. Make sure to throw an Icarus mod on it, it's nearly perfect. I found a lot of success using this weapon combo with the Sunbracer exotic because you can fly in, body shot a person, and punch them to activate the Sunbracers. If you're not really into Top Tree Dawnblade, the final recommendation for a build is going to be throw on a Voidwalker with Blink. So here's what you'll pull off with it. Let's say you know there's an enemy around the corner. Start sprinting towards that corner, gather speed. Then short hop around the corner, aim the shotgun at their face while you're still in the air, pull the trigger, and then blink. It should throw everybody off in the room, and they will miss you completely. And on that note, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the good bone structure. And to that one person who's gonna ask, where do you get this gun? It's from the gunsmith. You just turn in a lot of materials, you cross your fingers, and you hope you're lucky. I'm sorry to those of you who wanted a longer, more in-depth video, but like my good bone, this is a rapid-fire review. I'm sure I could have stretched the video out to 10 minutes for that juicy ad revenue, but I'm not fueled off ad revenue, I am fueled off great comments, particularly from those that actually watch the video. If you do this, I can't thank you enough. You're the best.